Oh, okay. Hold on.
Keep it a little simpler.
Shit, we already live, brother.
All
All
right, bro.
right. Come on.
This world is wickedness.
Hey.
All right, brother. Shalom.
Shalom.
This is the GMS Gulf Coast. We are the Hebrew Israelites coming at it again with another live stream. Lord willing, it's edifying. Before we get started, we're going to give all infinite honor and glory to Yahweh. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopefully elect. And tonight we're speaking on the path of this world, the path of this current society. It is our captivity, and the path of this world is not the truth, or the path of this world is utter wickedness. As the scriptures tells us, let me get my goggles here. As the scriptures tells us that the gods of this world has caused us to err. And this is pretty much the vibration and the pathway that is run by the so-called kings and princes of this world, the so-called presidents, commanders, and thieves, things of that nature. And that was in 2 Corinthians 4 and 4. It reads, "In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not." And that goes ultimately into the curses of Deuteronomy 28, and as we have been destroyed for lack of knowledge as well. But in this captivity, we were led astray and raped, robbed, murdered, blinded, beaten, our heritage taken from us, and scattered. So we took on a lot of the customs and a lot of the ways or paths of this world and the leaders of this world, and it has led us to destruction. But in these latter days, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he is awakening his men, the so-called Black, Latino, and Native American men, first and foremost, that go out and preach this gospel, because that is the conclusion of the matter, to fear the Lord and to serve him, point blank, period. Now, if one of you brothers can get me the book of John 11.
I got you. John 11.
John, bro. We're going to start there.
You want it from the top?
Con, this is our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shah HaMashiach speaking. John 10. Did I say 11? I didn't mean to say 11.
Okay.
10 and 1. Salakia.
All right. This John 10 and 1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that enters not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber.
You see? A thief and a robber. And that is what is running this particular world. It tells us in Job 9 and 24, what? The earth given into the hands of the wicked. Yep. So they're coming up some other kind of way.
Yep.
And we have been, through the curses, ultimately, we have been following that hook, line, and sinker. And it has destroyed our people. Could you get verse 2 for me up?
I got you. But he that enters in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep.
That's right, bro. And you know, the whole deal with the rulers of this world, any and everything happen that is adverse to the scriptures. We got the whole migrant situation. We got all these people coming in. They're coming in under the banner of wickedness, chaos, and disorder. And if a brother could get me Second Maccabees,
I got you.
Let me see. These words are small here. The 5th chapter and verse 19 and 20.
Hey, Bob Kushah got a quick precept which is we're gonna stick together.
All right.
All right, it's a 2 pieces right here. This Proverbs 1 and 10, and I'm gonna jump to 15, but this 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
You see?
Verse 15. Jumping to 15. My son, walk not thou in the ways with them. Refrain thy foot from their path.
Right. Mm-hmm. And only through the scriptures and this truth, which is not of this world, can we have those directions. We can have that instruction manual to follow. And it's all scriptures, because the pastors, the ministers, the preachers, they're not on board with righteousness. They're on board with the things of this world.
Yep.
These bishops and pastors and TD Snakes and Jello, all these guys are involved in wickedness, involved in matters of this world. They preach this prosperity doctrine. They advocate and promote all kinds of wickedness and lifestyles that are adverse to the scriptures. The only people right now, currently in this world, that are trying to do right or doing right, if I might add, are those that subscribe to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Everybody else is eating abominable foods and living abominable lifestyles, and making it fair seeming to do so, justifying themselves through that, through pale passive power, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
You know, there shouldn't even be an image of the Son.
Right.
Why is there a picture of him hanging up?
Right.
And secondly, if there was going to be a picture, shouldn't it coincide with the depiction that's in the scriptures? But it doesn't. So that should make you even question the name. And many fail to connect the dots of secular history and filter it through the scriptures, bro.
I got something for you, brother, real quick.
All right, bro. Hey, you brothers got them. Hey, bring them out. I knew the spirit was going to get on you once we. So just bring them out.
This for you, brothers. All you got it. You're going right into it. This Ecclesiasticus 19 and 22. Mm-hmm. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
Right.
Neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudent.
You see, and what does the scriptures tells us in Wisdom of Solomon? The Heavenly Father loveth none but he that dwelleth in wisdom. And the Heavenly Father has made the wisdom of this world foolish to the prudent. Where's the wise? Where's the scribe?
Mm-hmm.
You see? This is what the Lord is doing. He's making all the big boastful things of this world fall down, knocking it down.
Well,
I got a precept.
Since you quoted it.
I got one after y'all, brothers.
All right.
All right, real quick. This is Proverbs 1 and 7. The brother quoted it. It reads, the fear of the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge.
Right.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You know, as I was saying earlier, a minute ago, and you know, as the message of the cross, as it tells us in 1 Corinthians 1 and 18, is the foolish of those who are headed for destruction. Mm-hmm. So this truth, it you know, to the foolish, they don't want to hear it. That's why this truth is becoming a major problem in the world right now. Mugs want to ban the Bible. They're petitioning to get it out of libraries and schools. They're not even doing it, man. They're not talking about it. They barely talk about it in the so-called church house. But then they are under heavy restrictions of these government mandates, and they're being watched. You know, they send people in the church houses to make sure these pastors don't even preach it right, bro. That's why so-called Christianity is done.
Hey, if I may, I got one more for you, brother.
Okay.
All right. I think after you, brother Yaquab and brother are next, right?
Con.
All
right. Lay down for a little bit after this one. This Proverbs 24, and this for you, brother. Proverbs 24 and 7. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gates.
It's too high for a fool, bro. And the scriptures also tells us in the book of Sirach that his ways are plain to the holy and stumbling blocks to the wicked. And the path of this world, bro, it's not the truth, or the path of this world is wickedness. Brother Yaakov, I think you had one.
Con, let me get this two-piece for you.
Come, bro.
It's First Corinthians 3:19, and we read, "For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High.
Mm,
For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness." Right? The foolish of this, the wisdom of this world is foolish. What is the wisdom of this world? Do what you want, whatever you feel. Why can't you do what you feel?
right.
FOMO, YOLO. That is the wisdom of this world. The do as thy will, Aleister Crowley type of spirit, and you are following the world. This is James 4:4, and we're going to see what following the world is with the Most High.
Hmm.
This is James 4:4, and we read, "Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?"
Mm.
So if you are friends with the world, if you would like the world, and you look back, especially if you're in this truth, and you look back, hey, the Lord, you're an enemy to the Lord. All right.
Hey,
And
that's
for you
right.
sisters, because it says adulteresses as well. For you sisters out there, remember Lot's wife.
Hmm.
She looked back. She had an attachment to her previous life, and the guy has destroyed. So remember that too. That's all.
Come, brother. And that goes right into the topic. The paths of this world, bro, is not true, or the path of this world. You know, you looking back at the things of this world, bro, which are temporal, bro. We have for here we have no continuing city, as it tells us in Hebrews 13, but we seeketh one to come. And what is that? The kingdom of heaven. Just like in the Lord's Prayer in the book of Matthew, thy kingdom come, thy will
Mm-hmm.
done.
Mhm.
This
That's right.
right here, bro, is not leading to the kingdom of heaven. It is all according to prophecy. It has to take place. It has to get nasty. It has to be chaotic. There has to be destruction to bring in a new establishment, just like demolition. You take down a building, all right, you build one up, you clear off some land, you put up another house, and that's what's going to happen. This mug is going to be renovated. It's going to be cleared out, and we're going to build a new one.
I got
Y'all might
God, this is real quick. Going back on what you were saying, because I was looking at that too about them trying to get rid of Bibles. That's and speaking about any scriptures or anything religious matter.
right.
They doing away with that, man. And it's really happening right before our eyes. Really ain't like it's not a secret anymore that this world is really going against the scriptures or whatever. And that's just because you really the word of the Lord is really just killing them, man. Killing their spirit, man. They hate to hear the truth. And this is Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 14. It said, "Wherefore thus said the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them." And that's what it's doing, man, to their spirit, man. It's devouring their spirit, man, and it's eating them up, man. Right, that's bringing rage to this damn devil, and that's why in Revelations, what it is, 12:12, man, you're gonna come down with that great wrath, man. Knowing he have a short time, that's because we speaking these Yahweh some outside's word, man. And I'm gonna get Hebrews 4:12.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and the joints and marrow, and is the discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart," man. And this word, that's what it's doing to this damn devil, man. He saw eating the so-called white man, even 2/3 of our people and all the rest of these damn nations, man. It's calling them out for their bullshit, man, and what they
Hmm.
doing, man. You know, you got it.
Yeah, bro. All you have to do is speak something that's righteous among some wicked people, and you will watch their body language change, their whole countenance change, their demeanor will change, because that's what you're speaking of right there. It's a two-edged sword. It's going to cut them in the spirit, bro.
That's
And
right.
people can't deal with that. When you cut that damn deep, you're going to damn lash out with anger or some kind of some kind of strategy to shut somebody down.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know, that's how that trash goes, man.
And that's rebellion, man.
Right.
That's rebellion. That's the same as witchcraft, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why 2/3 of our people, man, they're gonna be destroyed, man, in these plagues that are to come, you know, that the Lord's bringing.
Because 2/3 of our people, you know, they want, if I may add, just want to, you know, they want to feel that rush of mirth, spirit, man. You know, they just want to feel the feel good, man. They don't want to hear the exact truth. Like it says in the world, the truth hurts, man. Right? But
Ah,
it hurts, but it also heals, man. 2/3 of our people, they are rebelling against healing, man. Healing through these scriptures, healing through the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. That's why it gotta be a division, you know. It gotta be a separation between the 1/3 and the 2/3. And the 2/3 has to get destruction and the 1/3 has to get salvation, man. All right. Because
that's right, Doc.
it's just their spirit, man. They're rebelling to be healed, man, to be converted, to change back over to a righteous state, man. They want to stay in that mirth, lustful, fleshly spirit, man. And that's why they gotta go. You gotta slop.
And you know, I brought this up last night. I was watching a small movie, and it took me right to a comment that the elder apostle Gabar addressed a while back when someone posted on his comment board, "Truth is boring." But in that movie, where that woman, she was dealing with some federal agents,
Mm-hmm.
they're getting stabbed and got her ass whooped and beat the hell up. She had a stipulation by one of those federal agents to protect her, and one of them was, "I want the most boring, stable life possible." She used that in the same damn sentence, boring, stable. And they said the truth is boring, but people get boring and stability confused.
Mm-hmm.
What is the most boring and stable life possible?
That's the best life in
That's the
this
best
wicked
life.
world.
Right. In this world, bro. That's it.
Right. Staying out the way.
Yeah, that came out in the line of a movie. And you know,
Right.
looking at it from a spiritual, hearing it in a spiritual ear, I went straight to what was said on the Apostle Gabar's comment. Let me get
Yep.
1 Corinthians 1:20 real quick. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world? So where does this leave the philosophers, the scholars, and the world's brilliant debaters, bruh? That the Most High has made wisdom of this world look foolish.
Mm-hmm.
You know, since the Most High's wisdom, he saw it that the world would never know him through human wisdom, through all that bull crap. So he had used this foolish preaching to save who? Those that believe.
That's right.
Because this world is what? Wickedness or
Wickedness.
not true.
That's right, Doc.
Yeah, and
And if
that's
I
a
could,
sacrifice too, man. That's what we
yeah,
sacrificing as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sacrificing
Got a preset.
going out and reading the scriptures. Instead of going out and partying, we reading the scriptures. Instead of doing the ways of this world, right? Because we're in these corruptible bodies. You know what I'm saying? There's urges, there's things that we fight, but we fight against it, and we still stay in this in the spiritual aspect of things, man. So that's a sacrifice unto the Lord, and He looking for that. Yeah, I got it.
God,
You
Doc.
know, being in this flesh, we do feel the high of things that we despise, but we can feel it. It's out there. Sometimes you know, we might have a thought or two, and we're like, "Nah, hold back, stand down."
Yep.
That's right.
We have to ourselves, and that goes with examining ourselves.
Mhm.
And if you can't find the answer within yourself, hey, seek out a man of the Lord, seek out counsel.
Right.
That's right,
That's
Doc.
right.
I got a preset.
I had one.
Let me see who had that second Mac. Did somebody get that second Mac?
I got 2 Maccabees chapter 5 and what is it, brother?
Yeah, second Maccabees 5 and I think 19.
Okay, this is 2 Maccabees chapter 5, 19 to 20.
Right.
And we read, Nevertheless, the Most High did not choose the people for the place's sake, but the place for the people's sake.
You see, that's why you got all the, I believe this. That's why you got everything coming right here to Babylon, bruh. You got thousands and thousands and thousands of these so-called migrants, which the majority of them are Israel. And they're coming right here. Why? Well, he bringing them right here, bro, for judgment.
Yep.
This is going to be the main hub for judgment by the Most High. Go ahead.
20. And therefore the place itself that was partaker with them of the adversity that happened to the nation did afterwards communicate in the benefit sent from the Lord.
So,
And as it
yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
okay. It says, and as it was forsaken in the wrath of the Almighty. So again, the great Lord being reconciled, it was set up with all glory.
See, that's future prophecy, bro. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. So after the Lord, after his anger, his indignation calms down, he's going to put the kingdom of heaven on this mug.
Yep.
After he renovates it.
Yeah.
What you said up?
After he renovates it.
I
Yeah.
got a quick precept to back up that point where you were saying all these migrants and whatnot. The majority of them were Israel, right?
Right.
And they're coming in for the judgment. Ultimately, we back online. Okay. Okay, just to back that point up, the brother just brought out. This is Jeremiah 50 and 33, and it reads, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go." And now that's a prophecy that's coming to pass. That's being manifest right now as we speak. Understand? Now that understanding only going to come to the men of the Lord who are endowed with the Ruach HaKodesh, who have been studied, who have weighed the signs and the times and the balance. And not only that, they've filtered everything through the scriptures. Now, getting back to the where it says that they held them fast and refused to let them go. This is going into that plan where Esau needs this chaotic set of circumstances to push forward with what he's trying to do. So, this is ultimately the will of the Lord being fulfilled. It says, verse 34, right. The Redeemer is strong. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that they may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. And that's talking about America, because a majority of the elect going to probably more likely be beamed up out of here. But this has passed, so this is what we're witnessing as we're seeing brewed up through the minds of these elites. That's the Lord working their minds. That's why it's most important now to release this word. Let this go, because you're seeing the Lord work his magic on these men who think they're in control. But that's the furthest thing from the truth. As we read, we know this is the will of the Lord, not of man. This is the will of the Lord. I just want to make that point though.
And if I may, I got a precept to bag the brother, like the brother, what you just getting into. It's the farthest to the average Jake is the farthest thing from the truth to him. Okay, but the Lord said we are joint heirs. The Lord said he give us to whom it is given this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. To understand the secrets, the wisdom, okay, to break down these precepts, which is the Lord's part of the Lord's mind.
That's right.
We understand who Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is by way of the understanding of these scriptures, these precepts, by way of the Ruach HaKodesh. But the rest of these people, we go out there on the highways and byways and make lessons, or it might be just how you carry yourself, how you move, how you talk, how you act. People like they don't understand you. They don't understand you because they're in a peasant state of mind. Peasants will never be able to understand a king's mind.
That's right.
Okay, but see, we understand one another through the spirit of the grace and spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, because the Lord gonna put power in our heads, make us kings through the spirit. All right, I got a precept.
I want to bag you too.
This is Wisdom of Solomon. That's not Wisdom of Solomon, but Proverbs 25:2. It says, "It is the glory of the Most High to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter." Verse 3, the heavens for height and the earth for depth. And the heart of kings is unsearchable. So it's a comparison. A peasant will never understand a king's mind. Just as well as being able to search out how high the heavens are, or how deep the earth get, the things in the earth. They'll never be able to understand these things because to whom it is given.
That's right. I got one to bag you up, Ock, real quick.
And I got one at you.
This is Psalms.
I got one as well.
This is Psalms 25 and 14. It says, "The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenant."
That's right.
It's no breaking that down, man. You know, hey, the secret of the Lord with the understanding of these scriptures, man. You know, as the brother, he played a brother in the truck a lot. You know, his title is GMS Class of Kings, man. So this is what this is. This is the Class of Kings, man. You know, these scriptures. You know, this is the textbook right here. You know, so we in the classroom, you know, cultivating our minds in this mindset of a king, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Just bagging up the brother. Done.
This our tutelage.
That's right, which is our reasonable service.
Hey, real quick, I want to intervene. You brothers got it.
Okay.
This is Isaiah 66, verse 4. And it's just going into, you know, just backing off what Watchers I said. You can never understand, you know, to whom it is, to whom it's given, you know. And a peasant's mind can never be on the level with a king's mind. And we ultimately know that the Lord chooses all that. Everybody put it differently. This is Isaiah 6, verse 4, and it reads, "I will also choose their delusion. Bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did do evil before my eyes and chose that which I delighted not." So all of these different avenues that Jake is taking to try to seek some type of rest or some type of inclusion, you know, it's all set up by the Lord. It all goes back to the Lord. Going back to the title, you know, this world is about to be dissolved. So knowing the Lord behind all this, it would behoove you to get in the good favor of the Lord, get in the, you know, to seek out to please the Lord, because it says right here, when he called, none did answer. You said when we go out on these highways and hedges, they can't grasp it. You follow what I'm saying? When I called, none answered. When I spake, they did not hear. They didn't hear. And we see this day in and day out. You know, we go out week in and week out. We blowing the horns. You know, it's almost every time we go out. You know, like it's a spectacle. You know, and that's further giving clarification or giving what I like to say. That's more clear that we need to be separated from this world.
That's right.
We need to be separated.
I got it.
All right,
okay, you got it.
If you get all right, well, just real quick, I'm finna knock it out real quick. It's Jeremiah 18:5 in the Good News translation. It says, "Then the Lord said to me, don't I have the right to do with you people of Israel what the potter did with the clay? You are in my hands, just like clay is in the potter's hands." So the Lord is letting it be known that He controls. You know what I'm saying? He controls He controls everything, but he letting you know he controls who he choose to do what he wants them to do, man. So the Lord controls who He give this knowledge and wisdom to, man. You know what I'm saying? And said, and he controls who He want to be in a reprobate mind, man. Right? This is Romans 1:28. It says, "And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh, Bashmi in their knowledge, who was that? 2/3. Yahweh, Bashmi gave them over to a reprobate mind to do things which are not convenient." Right? And that's 2/3 of our people do things that are not convenient, do things that are not wise. They do wickedly, contrary to what they are supposed to do, which is godly things. They are doing ungodly things. And I got the word reprobate in the online etymology. It says rejected as worthless, disapprove, reject, condemn. Right. So the Lord is letting it be known that these 2/3 niggas, man, we don't need to be dealing with. They are in a reprobate mind. They are worthless to the Lord, man. Right. So you need it's a thing to where you have to understand the Lord has chosen you out of this world to serve him, you need to take that into consideration, man. And you need to
Right.
be grateful with that. And you need to make sure that you're doing everything in your power to obtain for to hold on to this to this, man, this position that was given to you, man, and do
Yep.
what's required of you, because the Lord can send your ass right back to mindset, man. That's why King David said in Psalms, take not thy Holy Spirit from me, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord will do that, especially in these times we coming up on the Passover. It's serious, man. You know, I got it.
All right. I got a swift little 2-piece right quick. Just to land back off y'all brothers.
If I may,
With the dark.
if I may just go and let you know real quick, adding a point to the brother, just like your parents. You give your child, us being, parent, you give your child, a gift. Say you give them a car, or you give them, control over a certain share of a business or some property or some land. You don't fully give it to them yet, but you trust them to be overseers of it, and they start fucking up. They not appreciating it. Then what you gonna do? You gonna take it from them.
That's right.
You're gonna take it from them. You have the power. You are the parent, and it's in your power.
As a good parent would,
Yeah, real talk. You see your child, goddamn it, you get them a car. Okay, the car gonna be in your name. You're gonna be paying for it, but this is your car, And you see they keep getting DUIs, or they keep fucking up. All right, well you ain't appreciating this gift. You scratching it up. You got dents on it. I'm taking this from you. It's a waste of time. He even been and gave you this gift. So going back to the brother point, man, the Lord take it from you. If you ain't using it, if you ain't exercising.
Hey, and back the brothers up. About separating from this world. Separating, and just to give some advice on how you do that. How do you separate from this world and not follow the world? So you be not an enemy with the Most High. This is Romans 12:1, and we read, "I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice." Now, how do you present your bodies as a living sacrifice? We all know that a sacrifice, you supposed to put something to death, but the body requires us to. Yahweh Bashar Shai requires us to do what? Be a living sacrifice. 1 Corinthians 15:31. I protest by your rejoicing, which I have in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, our Lord. I die daily. That's how we present ourselves as a living sacrifice. We die daily through the Spirit. We're supposed to change. All right. Continuing in that Romans 12:1. It says, holy and acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. Verse 2, and be not conformed to this world. And let's get into how, a little bit more intricate on how to make your body a living sacrifice. But be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove that what is that good. It says an acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. So this truth, these laws, statutes, and commandments, this is what we're supposed to be doing and applying onto ourselves, making ourselves better than the day before, or trying to the best of our abilities to make ourselves better than the day before. And this is how we die daily, or in other words, make our bodies a living sacrifice. That's it.
Hey, because what we keep killing that old man. Daily, we gotta keep keeping that nigga in the dirt, man. That old way, you know what I'm saying? That old way of living, man. You know what I'm saying? We dying daily. We keep having to kill ourselves, this flesh daily, man. And we're in a fight against it, man. Like the scriptures say, the spirit against the spirit, the spirit against the flesh against the spirit. They are contrary, man, but they always are at war. You know what I'm saying? So we dying daily because we are trying to keep making ourselves alive daily, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight, man.
That's right.
I got a quick one back, brother Jacob, real quick. This is Ephesians 4:17. It says, "This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind, understanding darkened by being alienated from the life of Yahweh, through the ignorance that is in them, because of the blindness of their heart, And that's just, you know, seeing the things are going down the drain, and I'm gonna marry this to that. Seeing the things are going down the drain, they're still trying to hold on to the system of doing it. The vote and carrying on. You know what I'm saying? Jake is still fully invested in this, you know, to my giving all the evidence that the system is over with. This man way of life is over with, you know, to my verse 19 it reads, it says, who being past feeling have given themselves over to lasciviousness, to work of all uncleanness with greediness. But ye have not so learned Yahushua Mashiach. So verse 21, if so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua, and this is the point right here, verse 22, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Verse 24, and that ye put on the new man, which is after Yahweh and is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore, go ahead.
You got it.
One more, you got it. It says, wherefore putting away lying speech, every man truth, wherefore putting away lying speech, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members of one of another. And that's the foundation of this, you know, because this is the Lord's temple, dealing with the men in this ministry, men who have put off what it says in verse 22, put off concerning the form of conversation, the form of mannerism of life, which is corruptible and according to deceitful lust. Put aside all of that, you know what I'm saying, making your body what? A living sacrifice. Sacrifice what you want in this world, you know, talking about for doing the will of the Lord. Because the scriptures, like the brother laid out, this world ain't true. It ain't nothing but an illusion. Like the Lord said, he'll choose your delusion. And if you clinging on to this world, that's a delusion that the Lord has chosen for you. You got to let all that shit go, you know, ultimately. But you got to
precept.
If I got one, let me grab this out just to back the brother point. You know, everything you was getting into, shit, going to it, letting go of the lies and, you know, basically the bullshit, man. That's letting go of this flesh, man. This flesh will keep you in a child state of mind, man. Okay, all you want to do is just party, bullshit, you know, fulfill what your lust, what you want to move according to what feels good, what tastes good, what sounds good, like a child.
Yeah.
You have to train a child up in the way that should go, and they will not depart. That's what the Lord is doing with us through these scriptures, through the Spirit. He's maturing us through the Spirit. He's bringing us to that God-like state, that king-like state.
That's right.
That priest mindset. Okay, and it comes with ups and downs. It comes with you learn how to ride your bike. You fall and goddamn scrape your knee up. Get your ass back up. Keep moving forward. That's the only way you're gonna learn. You gotta feel pain in order to grow. Without pain, ain't no growth. So we're under that. Going back to it, I finally found that precept. We're under that tutelage, man. Everything that we go through is preparing us for what's to come. We just got to accept it for what it is. The good, the bad, the happy, the sad, the laugh, the cries, the losses, the gains, all of
Eat the whole roll.
Forming us into that new perfect creature that's covered, that the Lord died for. Okay, the elect men, women, and children. Everything we go through is preparing us for that. Making us earn it. Even though we can't even do enough to even earn it, the Lord still gonna give it to us. But hey, we gotta still work for it. Try to get it. What the Lord say? Make that calling election diligence.
Diligence
To make that calling election sure. Salakia. Give diligence, meaning trust, strive, fight for it. Fight for it. But I got something real quick, Salakia. It's Galatians 4:1. Now I say that the heirs, as long as he is a child, differeth nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all. So we're being tutored, about to get into it. But is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father. Yahushua went through it. We going through it now. That's why we have our elder apostles on down, up the ranks. Order. It's order sake. But it's all preparing us to get to salvation through the Spirit of Yahushua. Verse 3. Even so, we, when we were children, were in bondage under the elements of this world, partying, bullshitting, shit, oh, my nigga this, my nigga that. Shit, let's go to the club, let's fuck on these, you know what I'm saying, these hoes. Let's roll up, you know, let's roll up a blunt, let's get drunk, and man, you know, let's hit a lick on a nigga. It says, Gentile state of mind, niggerdom. It says, but when the fullness of the time was come, the Most High sent forth his son, made of a woman, made under the law, so that cuts for those that understand, you know, that cuts that Virgin Mary birth, you know, as far as, you know, the immaculate, you know, she
immaculate conception,
as the word, the immaculate conception. It says, to redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoption of sons. And because ye are sons, the Most High has sent forth the Spirit of his Son into your hearts, crying, Abba, Father. And what we do is we give praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Double honor to our apostles and elders. We cry out to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
That's
we
right.
Pray to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. We trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
But we still take, we still under that tutelage, taking those steps day by day. Right. Like the brothers get into, we die daily. We have to continue to move forward and grow. You ain't gonna never stop growing in this ministry. Even in the kingdom, we're gonna continue to learn forever.
Hey, we stepped into the realm of infinite knowledge.
Right.
I got a precept. Back you up, right?
Let me.
I
got a little bit more.
I got one after the brother.
Get some order, brothers.
Verse 7. It say, wherefore thou art no more a servant, but a son. And if a son, then an heir of the Most High through a Mashiach, howbeit then, when ye knew not the Most High, ye did service unto them which by nature are no gods. But now, after that ye have known the Most High, or rather are known of the Most High, how turn ye again to the weak and beggarly, the elements whereunto ye desire again to be in bondage. So, man, we got to keep moving forth on this path that the Lord has laid out for us, man. Okay? Serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Okay? And not falling back off into the world. Keep moving forward and doing this work straight up and down, man. Taking the bumps and the bruises of the two-time loser and getting your ass up and keep moving forward.
And if I can just get this real quick.
Hold up just a second, real quick. What was that again? Galatians,
the 4th chapter. The whole chapter, beautiful.
Gotcha. All right, you got it, Tazariah. My bad.
Oh, it's like the brother getting into that. Keep going, man. And keep doing the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Which we know that's to what? To be holy, to be separate, man. Abstaining from fornication. But real quick, this is 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter. I'm gonna start at verse 2. And it reads, it says, for ye know what commandments we gave you by the Lord Yahushua, for this is the will of the Most High, even your sanctification, that ye shall abstain from fornication. It says that every one of you should know how to possess his vessel in sanctification and honor. And we learning that, like the brothers say, we under the tutelage right now. We learning that through these scriptures, man. Through the wisdom and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. You know, in this classroom setting of kings, man. You know, it says, not in the lust of concupiscence, even as the Gentiles which know not the Most High. So, hey, we ought to, remain separate, man. You know, cut yourself off from the world, and don't fall back in the shit, man.
Right.
Keep pushing, keep moving, keep the faith, keep believing. You know, don't give up on it, because this is our path to salvation, man.
Right.
You know, to get the fuck up out of here, because that's what we want to do. That's what we doing it for. We doing it to get the fuck up out of here, man. You know, to obtain salvation, man. We no longer want to live in this world, man. Neither by his rules or by his spirit, man.
That's right.
You got it, brothers.
All right. I got one. I real quick. If brothers don't got nothing, I know okay. You know, this 1 Corinthians chapter 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 9. Read through it real quick. It says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. And such were some of you, right? We all came from all different walks of life, man. But guess what? But ye are washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and by the Spirit of our God, And so it shows that, man, even though you come from all walks of life, man, you put away that, man, right? Being renewed by the spirit of your mind, that spiritual baptism, man. All right. Not with water, but through the spirit, man. All right. And you got to put away that old man and become that new man and keep moving forward, as the brothers was just saying. And this First Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11, when I was a child, right? Because we was in the childlike mind state, a foreigner mind state, man, right? Didn't know who we were, didn't know what we were supposed to do. I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, right? These scriptures, man, this truth, man, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This is what builds you into the man that you are supposed to be, man. This is what builds you into the man that you are supposed to be. This is what builds us into the man we are supposed to be becoming, man. True rulers, true kings, man, true priests for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I put away childish things, those childish things, man. Everything I just read in the First Corinthians chapter 6, man. Right? All that BS, all that superfluity, all that leaven, man. Do away with that shit, man. And put on that new garment, man. You can't keep the old you and and have the new you. What the world always say, you can't have your cake and eat it too. So you can't serve this world and have one foot in the hill and then want to put one foot in the truth. No, you got to completely change your clothing, man, and keep moving forward.
Uh, uh,
I got a precept for that. This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 22, and it reads, this is for you, Shaya. And it reads, it says, the light of the body is the eye.
Mm-hmm.
If therefore the eye be single, means simple,
Yep.
the whole body shall be full of light. To my
Yep.
and just expounding on that, that's what we're gonna have to adopt, that more simple way of living. And we understand that these elites, these people who have been given control, they want to make everything, it seems simple, but to be dealing with his technology or his radiology ain't as simple as it is, because it ultimately leads to the road to the MOTB. Anyway, let me get to the point that the brother was bringing out. Verse 23, it says, but if thy eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? And it's the point. Verse 24, it says, no man can serve two masters. You understand? No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Yahweh Mammon.
That's right.
If I may, Bob Kushal get a request from Quadar. You got your extra phone, and it's two simples. You got the simple, the righteous simple, and then you got the wickets, the stupid, simple. Bob Kushal, grab online etymology, the word simple.
I got it right here.
Gonna pop up.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. The word simple, it says, in online etymology is a noun. It says an innocent or a guileless person. A humble.
Hey, what the scripture say in I believe it's 1 Peter, the Lord was without guile.
Without guile.
Innocent.
Yep.
When you go back all the way to Adam and Eve, they were simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, our forefather Jacob.
No lies, no deceit. That's God.
Yeah.
God. But go ahead.
Hey, like our forefather Jacob. Hey, Jacob was a simple man dwelling among tents, man. It don't take much. It don't take all that to serve the Lord, man. All that defiling your temple, doing all this BS, man. And the people that's doing it, that's in this world, all these famous people, man, they suffering, man, in the spirit, man. But they chasing that urge, man. The urge of the flesh, man. They just want to keep feeding it, man. And they destroying themselves, man. And they know it, right? They know it, man. And like the brother said, you can't serve two gods, man. You can't, man. It's to the point you gotta pick a side. You got to choose. The Lord only left two options: life or death, salvation or destruction. It's always been two things. It's never been no more. And it's always the side you got to stand on. The righteous stand bold as a lion. Right. For whom? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Who the wicked standing bold for? Satan, man.
The world.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's always been two options, and you gotta pick a side, man. And Jake, it ain't too much time for y'all asses either. It ain't.
And this world is full of distractions at this particular time.
That's
You know,
right.
they telling you about Putin getting antsy about NATO and them talking about making a move on Russia, because this is the lingo that's been slung. But at the same time, they ushering in the Northern Kingdom by the busloads. You know what I'm talking about? They just passed a law in what that was, Louisiana, that gave
18 years and up
that shit.
to walk around with guns on them and go buy them and walk around without no carry.
Without a permit, you ain't got to offer you for no permit. You ain't old enough to buy cigarettes or liquor, but you can buy a pistol. I mean, you got to see the setup. That's a distraction.
But that's the king. That's the secrets that's been revealed unto us. That's that king mentality. We see the games that they playing.
There it is.
Like you just said, you're not even old enough to buy cigarettes. But you can go buy a weapon to end somebody's life. You can go goddamn buy death.
And to back it up, Pennsylvania passed just said that they're not, and this is not new though, but they said that they're not going to be responding to a lot of those 911 calls. So they setting up the play. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna arm 18-year-olds, pants sagging youngsters. You dig what I'm saying? And at the same time, we bus loading MS-13 up in there. The cartels and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
And Salaki, the death giver.
The death giver. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, I got this one for you, brother. Anybody can go in on it.
Real quick, hold on. They still have more meat on that online tomorrow.
Yeah, I got more of it.
Okay, slap.
Go ahead, up.
This is simple. It says upright, guiltless, blameless.
Yeah, keep going. You got it.
Innocently harmless. And then
homeless as a dog.
It says the sense of skipping down, humble, meek. Skipping down some more. Mere, sheer. Yeah, that will be what you want.
That's it. You got it up.
Okay, real quick. Just bagging up those distractions. 1 Corinthians 7, and I'm gonna start at verse 31, and it reads, it says, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. It's not true. Verse 32, but I will have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried care for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord.
Right.
Because and then and Paul was going into these things at that particular time. How things, your personal life may be a distraction to you, as you further get into this truth. And we're seeing brothers go through this. You know what I'm saying? We've seen brothers deal with personal issues and whatnot, and it pulls them away from the Lord. But if these distractions that Satan will employ were used to you, you know what I'm talking about? The way he got society set up, you got to be really rooted in the Lord.
That's the key. You have to be root. You have to truly believe in the Lord. You have to trust more in the Lord than anything else, no matter what you're going through. If you fall out over a woman, children, money, a job, or the view of the world, that means you have more faith and trust and more security in that.
Second
precept. The Lord, we always talk. The Lord has to. Everything circles around Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. This truth come first. And like you talking about with Paul, what Paul say, if you be mad, be as though you're not married. If you have a wife, be as though you don't. Man, this truth come first, and that comes with shit. You quiet. A lot of times you just shit. 95% of the time you quiet because you thinking you keeping yourself afloat through the spirit. You ain't all that, 5% of it you might get, like listening to whatever it may be. But man, we have a battle mentality. Lord willing, we're in good today, and Lord willing, we are those men. Our main purpose is to get right and prepare for what's to come. And Lord willing, hey, we get to that distraction point, man. The Lord get us up out of here.
Come on.
And if we got to be martyrs, we have a proper burial.
That's right.
The first ones on them chariots.
A precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints, man.
Hey, brother.
And I got a precept real quick, just real quick, backing up the brother.
Precept, the brother could talk.
Okay, Khan.
Got it, brother. You got it. Just backing up that point. When you said tutors, when you go into the definition of tutor, it's someone that's being tutored individually. And the Lord, and what he said, every man has to strive for the truth through fear and trembling, right? So the individual walk, so it's more personal when you have to deal with distractions in your personal life, along with what society got stacked up for you. Going back to the title, man, this world isn't true. This path of the world is not true, and that's a big distraction in itself. All this world owes you is hell, and it gives you penalty.
That's right.
Let me get back to you, brothers. Got it. It says, verse 31. Verse 32. But I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried care for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. Verse 33. But he that is married care for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife. See what I'm saying? Verse 34. There is a difference also between a wife and a virgin. The unmarried woman cared for the things of the Lord, that she may be holy both in body and in spirit. But she that is married cared for the things of the world, how she may please her husband. And this is point verse 35. And this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you. You know what I'm saying? Not that, because like you say, you have to be rooted in the truth first. What the Lord say, you put anybody before me, you're not worthy of me. You know what I'm saying? Roughly paraphrase. Verse 35, it says, I speak, he said, and this I speak for you, your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is comely, that's likely, that's lovely, that ye may attend upon the Lord without distraction. That's the point. That you attend upon the Lord without distraction. So you got, like you said, he was further going into this, you got to be like you ain't married. You follow what I'm saying? Even if you are married, the Lord comes first. And you'll be able to see the things that the Lord is laying out for you. Like you said, that separation from a peasant mind to a king's mind, where you're able to see the play.
That's right.
But you brothers got it.
Hey, Cross out. We're going to go and start wrapping it up. You got it, brother.
Okay, if that's the case, this is my last precept then.
Hold on up. You got it, Cross out.
Sounds good. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, Con, real quick. This is Ecclesiastes, the second chapter and verse 13 through 14, and it reads, it says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. And just getting into it, like the brother was saying, these different distractions, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't be faint, man. You gotta somehow, you gotta get that battling mindset flowing and somehow fight back in the spirit, man. You gotta, man, you can't let nothing come before the Lord, man. Because you want to be defended in these days to come. You really do. That's you gotta really count the cost, and really understand like what the hell is finna go down. Like fuck the bullshit, man. And it, verse 14 says, woe unto you that lost patience, meaning woe to you that quit suffering, right?
Yep.
Quit suffering what? The burden of the Lord. Huh? It says, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? You can't do nothing but, bow down, man. Bow down to whatever the Lord's going to bring to you, man, because like we getting into, man, man, the Lord is around Passover time, man. The Lord, man, he bringing out judgments. And you want to be cut off from the world. You don't want to have no magnetism from the world, man, with the world. You want to be repulsive to the world.
Right.
You know, two brothers got it.
Cross up.
All
Close
right.
it out.
All right. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. We'll be speaking on the paths of this world, this captivity, is wickedness, is not truthful, is not righteousness. We see everything we are involved in, recognize it through the Spirit. And the scriptures tells us in 2 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, 17, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem. We at with it. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. And we're going to end it out by giving infinite honor, glory, and praise to
Yahweh,
once again, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopefully elect scattered abroad. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.
Shalom.
All.
Shalom.
Kwam Washala.
Shalom.
Shalom. Baba Bob.